So, hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal energy check-in for all the single Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for the rest of the month of Feb 2026. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, links are given below. So let's start. Okay, Sagittarius, the overall energy for Sagittarius people regarding their love and relationship area for singles for this month. Let's see. We have the High Priestess, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Star card. You guys have healed, like 80 to 90%. You guys have healed from previous traumas, from previous painful experiences. Now you guys are trying to remain open and optimistic and very positive, and hopeful regarding the future direction of your love and relationship area. You are being intuitively guided to keep moving forward in your life, and while you will be doing your own thing, you are going to find love when you are going to be least expecting to find it. And you intuitively know it, you intuitively can feel it, like I will be doing my own thing, and suddenly out of the blue someone is going to enter in my life, and they are going to be the love of my life, right? This is the kind of energy that you guys are carrying right now. This hope, this positivity, this healing energy, this version of yourself where you know, while you're moving forward in your life doing your own thing, you will be able to attract the right kind of person that's actually good for you and meant for you, good for you, Sagittarius. Let's see your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond. We have the King of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. There are very good chances. You might be attracting an Aquarius, by the way, Sagittarius. There are very high chances, very good chances that you guys will be able to attract a very emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, emotionally grounded kind of energy in your life. Somebody is going to be attracted with your independence, okay, with the way you are going to be the center of attention of your own world. Somebody is going to get attracted to the idea of being with you for the long term. There are very good chances that you might be able to attract a new person, a new energy that actually have a potential to have something long term with you. This can be somebody who is a social media person, who is having an active social life, a lot of it, or they are somebody who likes a lot of attention, and they are going to see you in the same light, that you love yourself, you just do your own thing, you don't care about the world, you have some kind of presence. So there are very good chances. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups, and you guys are going to be scared. It's completely normal, we all are humans. When something like too good to be true, something or someone too good to be true kind of energy enters in our life, we all get scared. So it's completely fine. You might feel a little bit scared of this much beautiful kind of energies around you. You might feel like from time to time this is too good to be true, so this might not be true, right? That kind of energy you guys are going to feel regarding the situation. That kind of fear or insecurity you might feel about this situation a little bit for some time, but eventually you guys will be able to come on the same page. Wow, this is really beautiful. This is really beautiful, Sagittarius. You might be the first sign who got a positive reading when like regarding singles, regarding new love. Okay, let's see. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so you might be separating from someone and you might be connecting with someone. Okay, or there is going to be some kind of distance between you guys. I don't think so this is going to be a separation of you meeting somebody new and you guys are going to get separated. There are chances that you are going to meet somebody in some kind of get together, in some kind of marriage kind of thing or something like that. There might be distance between you guys, but there are high chances of you connecting with someone and things actually going somewhere in a very beautiful and positive way, regardless of the distance thing. The distance can create some kind of issues. The distance can create this kind of painful energy of, oh my god, I can't handle the distance, or I can't handle this shit. But if that can be managed, this situation have a really beautiful potential to go somewhere really beautiful and meaningful in the coming future. Not immediately, but eventually. Let's see what we have for you guys regarding a past person, past situation that you guys might be still stuck on. We have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. There's still a desire of coming together, coming back together. There is still this desire of collaboration, partnership. Okay, you guys are working on removing this heavy and burdensome and weighing down kind of energies from a situation from the past. You guys are putting in the effort and energy one day at a time to keep yourself at a safe distance and removing the heavy burdensome kind of energies, so that you guys can collaborate together. Especially if you guys are working together, you guys are trying your best to keep things going, even if right now things are very heavy, very burdensome and difficult to deal with. So Sagittarius, regarding a past person, past situation, you guys are keeping yourself at a safe distance from each other, and you guys are trying your best to let things settle down and let this heavy and burdensome kind of energies be completely settled, and then you guys are planning to have some kind of coming together or coming back together kind of energy. Again, not immediately, but eventually. I think it's going to be mostly for social circles or friendliness or something like that. It's not going to be a full on reconciliation kind of energy like two lovers or something. Okay, at least both of you are not on the same page regarding the collaboration or partnership in that manner. Let's see from the romance angels. Divine timing is at work. Yeah, it's like might be divine timing is at work in your love life regarding a past person, past situation. Right now might be the timing is not correct for both of you. Right now maybe that's why you guys are not able to come on the same page, because one of you is clearly in this energy of I can just be friends, I can just keep things socially good, but not in that way. They are not completely letting it go, they are not completely involved in the situation, one of you, and that is why the situation is not going anywhere as of now. But there is a sense of, there is a desire of, okay, let's do something about it. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Sagis. We have the Moon card, the Death card, and the Judgment card. Bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles. Okay, right now the time for you guys is to face the fears, face the insecurities head on, and transform those insecurities and those uh, fears into something really beautiful and really meaningful by letting them go and transforming them into some kind of positive energies. Okay, so you guys have to face the fears, insecurities, all the secretive and mysterious energies that you guys are dealing with regarding this department of your life. You guys have to acknowledge them and transform them into something meaningful by first releasing them out of your life, out of your system, slowly but surely, and then converting those experiences into something meaningful, something mature, something grounded, so that you can use those experiences in your favor regarding actually every area of your life, but especially this one. So transforming your fears into something meaningful and something life changing is going to actually help you to keep moving forward and not to repeat the same kind of mistakes or same kind of cycles again and again and again. Okay, cool. Face the fears head on. Okay, release them and transform them into something really meaningful and grounded and mature, so that you can use those experiences in your favor and integrate the lessons that you got out of them into your real life, and not to repeat the same kind of mistakes or patterns or cycles again and again. Cool. Let's see. Sure. So we got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you might be having a very tight belief system. You might be having a very set rules of belief system, or rules and regulation regarding your love and relationship area. It should make me feel like this. it should look like this, husband should do like this, wife should do like this. You guys have to work on that kind of energy also. Spiritual or religious factors are also, or your upbringing is also some kind of blockage. Not a huge one maybe, but noticeable one, right? Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.